Hello everyone, welcome back to my Solar System Legacy Challenge. This is episode 35. We are here with Ezra, who has officially moved to Henford on Bagley with his daughter Maisie, and this is our new house. We've got Uncle Vinny running past, but this is their new house. So I haven't actually shown it off yet. I built it a little while ago and I am so in love with it. It's a style that I don't often build with, and it was something. It was a bit of a challenge, but I absolutely love how it looks. I will definitely show it off, but at the moment Ezra is just over here planting some new plants. He does want to make sure he's spending more time outside now that he has moved to Henford on Bagley. So he is just going to do a little bit of gardening, and I'm going to kind of let him do what he wants once he's finished watering the plants while I show everything off. So obviously we've got a lot of outdoor space, because that is one of the main reasons that Ezra wanted to move to Henford, is because he just felt so cooped up in the city and he wanted to enjoy being outdoors again. He does love the outdoors. That is one of his main traits, and he did actually lose his outdoorsy lifestyle, so we're hoping that we can get that back again. He's got this this sort of like plot over here. I need to sort out that there, that's really bugging me actually. I'll fix that. And then we've got like a little greenhouse for anything that can't be planted outside. We're officially in spring now, so we'll plant just spring plants. We've got a little meditation stool because he realised that he enjoyed doing that when he was on vacation. We've got some bees. We've got like a little area over here for him to do some grilling, another yoga mat, a little pond. So this is the outside of the house. I think it's really, really cute. I'm so proud of it. I love it so much. And then if we come inside, this is the little entry hall over here. I can't not have entry halls. So there's a plain wall, so I'll probably add some pictures there at some point, but as you can see, we are pretty low on funds. I think we might actually have Ezra come and do a little bit of meditation while he's just standing there doing nothing. But then we have got, again, kind of like a secondary entryway, like a little hallway where we've got a computer space. We've got like our decorations. We've got our hamster, of course. We couldn't leave Marlowe, so he is just over here. We've got living room with a little fireplace, lots of family pictures, our TV. I wanted it to look like we brought a lot of furniture with us while still getting new stuff. So you'll probably recognise a few bits from our apartment. And then if we come over here, we've got the kitchen, dining space. I don't know why the laptop is there. I don't remember putting it there, so I'm going to put it back in Maisie's inventory. She is just doing some washing up, bless her. But this is our kitchen. I really like it as well. She's a little bit frustrated, bless her, but she's also feeling really confident. Yeah, this is our dining kitchen space, and then we go upstairs, a little landing with absolutely nothing in because you don't need anything in the landing. Then we've got Ezra's bedroom. Again, you can see a lot of similarities to his old bedroom. The furniture is very, very similar. His room is actually bigger now though. So he's got a bit more space. He's got like a little walk-in wardrobe, a little like reading nook area, and lots of pictures up on the wall. And we go over here. This is a spare bedroom. I thought it would be cute if like Craig comes to stay, but obviously anyone could realistically stay here. But I like to think, this is Craig's room. We've got a little bathroom, nothing too fancy. I didn't show off downstairs because I forgot, but no one really cares about bathroom. And then we've got Maisie's bedroom. Again, very, very similar to before, but a little bit more grown up now. So she's got all her pictures up on the wall as well, a little record player. She's got like a little basketball because she's, into her fitness as well. And her little desk over here. So realistically, she does not need that laptop. I'm going to give that back to Ezra. Again, who doesn't really need it because we've got a computer, but it was Mabel's, so we can't get rid of it. But I hope you like the new house. And I don't know if you can see that Ezra has got a new tattoo. I can't remember when I gave it to him, so you might have already seen it. You might not have, but he's got his cute little tattoo on his arm, the little bird. But yeah, I hope you like the new house. I'm really, really happy with it, and I'm so happy that Ezra's kind of found his forever home now, even though we won't realistically be playing it that long, because Maisie's obviously a teenager, and then once she ages up, we'll be focusing on her and her generation. But it's good to know that Ezra's got his home. And as much as I want him to, work on his meditation, because that is a skill he needs to max out before Maisie takes over, he also needs to do some gardening. So I am actually going to plant some vegetables over here. I believe, yeah, they are spring ones. I'm just going to set these out quickly and then I'll come back. Ezra has got controlled emotions at the moment, a state of complete mindfulness, ready to burst forth in any emotion one puts their mind to. So he's feeling really well relaxed, well adapted to being here. We have put out a few plants for him to plant. He is working on his aspiration. He's to plant something 3 times. I don't know why. Oh, this clearly didn't count. I have not done a very good job with this paint, have I? I need to fix that. And then weed or water, so we can definitely get this one ticked off like straight away. And Maisie is just working on her fitness. What is she up to at the moment? She's just dancing. I think she's just dancing. I'm kind of letting her get on with whatever she wants to at the moment because I want to focus a little bit on Ezra. And once he has done this, these bits of planting, I'm thinking we might head into the main town to see if there are any other bits that we can buy, because I did buy like plant packets and stuff, which is why we've got a few bits already. But I'm thinking we'll plant the bits that I've put out and then we'll sell the rest in the market and then see if there are any other bits that we can buy, because we have got some empty bits over here and this plot as well. But I do need to make sure I leave one bit free, because Ezra, for part of the freelance botanist aspiration, does need to grow a cow plant. So I'm thinking if we leave this central one free. But it looks like Maisie's come out to have a chat with her. Oh, she was going to and then she got frustrated. But she does still want to chat with him. She's like, Dad, can you talk to me for a little bit? And he's just so busy working on his garden, bless. She's like, she just wants to describe a robot invasion, but he is just too busy gardening. I'm really hoping that we can tackle this aspiration, these skills quite quickly, because, we've only got as long as Maisie is a teenager to get this done. But his skills, if we have a look, it's not actually increasing his gardening, which is annoying. Why is his gardening not going up? Oh, okay, it is slowly. He is 50% of the way through at level 3, and his wellness is also at level 3. There's a little bunny. Oh, that's so cute. But I think we can do this relatively quickly, because I played off camera in Henford on Bagley, and I did like a big plot like this, and I had my sim do some gardening and stuff, and it went up relatively quickly, as long as like, you have a lot. You kind of need a lot of plants to actually work on it quite quickly, and I think we can do that. And we'll just make sure that I split my time fairly between Ezra and Maisie. We're getting a call from our brother. He wants to have a chat. We will chat with him once we've finished planting all of these. Then we can do some watering, and that should definitely get us onto the next part of our aspiration. Oh dear, Maisie didn't win, and she is feeling pretty frustrated about it, but she has decided to come outside and interact with this little bunny that's decided to come onto our lot. It's so sweet. He is not having any of it though. We're gonna try and pet it, but I don't know if he's gonna accept it. And Elliot is spreading some gossip about Elodie. I have no idea what he could be gossiping about, but let's see, is it gonna accept? Oh, that's so sweet. I love being back in Henford on Bagley. It's been so long since we've been here with this family, and it's just such a nice world to play in. There we go. First part of our aspiration is complete. We'll be able to get this gardening to level 4 pretty quickly, and then we can work on evolving some plants. But Ezra is just bonding with his bees at the moment, because they should be able to help with gardening, and it looks like he's actually managed to bond with them quite nicely. He does also want to catch a fish, which I thought was quite interesting, because that is one of Maisie's interests. She likes fishing, so he's maybe thinking like, she found the adjustment moving from the city to a big open space like this a little bit tricky. So he wants to help her, feel adjusted. So maybe they can do that at some point. But for now, before it gets too late in the day, we are going to head into the main town. We have made it to main central Henford, and Ezra is coming over. He is attempting to haggle. Oh, it looks like it was actually successful. So we're going to come and purchase some grocery items. Maisie is coming over. Oh, she's giving this a little bit of a wonky hug, but I think she's, feeling a little bit more thankful and appreciative, even though her face is not showing it. She is feeling pretty angry. Ezra has bought a fair bit of produce and sold some of his spare stuff. So I think we're just going to enjoy the rest of our like afternoon over here. He is introducing himself to Diamond, and he finds her very attractive, of course. And now he's got a fulfilled life. Amazing. I have actually got love struck, so I have randomized his attractiveness preferences. So he likes nature sims, which fully makes sense. He's not as keen on media and technology centered sims. He likes emotional decision makers, high energy and nature enthusiasts. He's turned on by affection and physical intimacy, which I think is very accurate for him. And then he likes dark blue hair and brown hair, which again, I think that makes perfect sense for him. But instead of just spending the whole time chatting with the grocery store operator, why don't we come over here? We've got our Aunt Viola, our cousin Jodie over here, but we can also come and say hi to maybe a couple of the locals over here. They are just being flirty, but we're just going to interrupt them and we're going to come and say hi. We've also got our other cousin Diana, and we've got our Uncle Vinny, and this whole world is just going to be full of Solanas, and I kind of love that. But why are we coming over here? Why don't we actually go over to the pub? Maisie is just ordering herself a little bit of food from the bar at the moment. She's got some cottage pie, and then she's going to say hi to Misty over here. Ezra is sitting down at the bar and saying hi to Vanessa Dish, which is a sim that was made for me by Kaz, and Vanessa's brother will be around somewhere as well. He might not be here at the moment, but he has decided he has got a little bit of attraction to Vanessa over here. He is very attracted to her, but at the moment, Ezra, he is putting romance and love on the back burner. He is like, I need to focus on myself before I can think about anyone else, and obviously he's still very much focused on Lucy, but he's like, I don't want to engage in any romance, anything like that with anyone. So he's still going to feel like attraction, but I don't think he's going to pursue anything. Oh god, and Isabella's dad, our old neighbour, has a crush on Hannah Villa, who I'm pretty sure is Kitty's daughter, which she must have aged up into an adult, but I still think that's a little bit weird considering the age difference. I think he's been like, yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, because Ezra knew her as a child, so he's like, maybe not, dude, maybe avoid her. But Ezra, do you want to also order yourself some food while you're here? He can't seem to, other than just grab it. Oh no, he can now. Why don't you get a beef Wellington? We've learned that Vanessa is romantic, which, I mean, Ezra probably vibes quite well with, but, you know, he's not going to pursue anything at the moment. And Vinny, you're right, what are all those love hearts doing around your head? Maisie actually wants to play some foosball, so I might have her come upstairs and she can just practice some. Actually, instead of doing that, Ezra, once he has finished eating his food, I think we can maybe go do a little bit of fishing together, just the two of them. I think that'd be really cute. So I'll find like a little fishing spot for them to come to. There's gotta be one here, surely. I love that this town is literally run by our cousins. It's so funny, we're just gonna see them everywhere. We've also got the mayor, Raymond Shepherd, over here. Perfect name for a mayor of Enfield of Bagley, Shepherd. Then we've also got Athena DeMarco, who we could maybe introduce ourselves to at some point. But for now, these guys are just heading over. Maisie is a little bit further ahead, Ezra is just following behind to do a little bit of late night fishing. Ezra is feeling really energized actually. Maisie is a little bit more tired, so we will still head home at a decent time. But that kind of gives Ezra the opportunity to do a bit more gardening later. But we'll stay out for a little bit and just do some fishing with each other, and you know, just okay, I thought she was going to put it that way, but just spend a little bit of time, you know, bonding with each other, just the two of them now that they're outdoors, you know, just kind of like they were when they were on holiday in Mount Abbey, just enjoying each other's company and not worrying about like the hustle and bustle and the busyness of the city life. And Ezra, look at that fish he just caught. And is Maisie going to catch one as well? Oh no. Okay, she'll get there eventually. She does enjoy fishing. And I'm sure she'll get better with time. The good thing about going fishing as well is we can actually use the fish as as fertilizers. And oh my goodness, Maisie's just caught this massive one. She has caught a salmon worth so much. Yeah, so I think we're going to give all of the fish to Ezra, and he can use it to fertilize his plants, because that will increase their quality and, you know, hopefully get them moving along that evolution stage a bit quicker. With Scarlett in my Crybaby Women series, it took quite a while for us to get excellent quality plants, but that's because I spent a lot of time off the lot. So I'm hoping if we spend more time with Ezra on the home lot, we can actually increase these a little bit quicker. I love that his catch a fish one has been replaced to enthusing about the outdoors. I love the idea that he's done this and he just now wants to enthuse about being outside with Maisie. And look at them, they are catching so many fish. They are doing so. Okay, maybe not. She's caught a log. Right, I think we probably should head home soon though, because Ezra is getting pretty desperate for the toilet. And Maisie will be going off to school tomorrow. I don't actually think I want to follow her to school tomorrow. I was originally going to. I don't think I will follow her to school. I think I'm going to stay with Ezra and focus on his garden and everything. And then Tuesday I'll follow Maisie to school. And then Wednesday is actually Ezra's birthday. So we'll definitely stay home with him. It's also spring cleaning, so he can do his gardening, his exercise. Perfect day for him actually to have his birthday. And I think we'll invite the family over, introduce them to our new house once we've kind of like settled in a little bit. But yeah, I think this episode is definitely going to be more Ezra focused now that we've moved, and then from the next episode on we'll kind of split our time a little bit more evenly. Oh nice, Ezra caught an orange topaz. I'm also really hoping that at some point he catches a cow plant berry, because other than, you know, doing the science career, or the gardening career, sorry, I don't really know how else you're supposed to get a cowplant berry than fishing. So I'm hoping we'll eventually get one of those. I might have to do some research into where to find them. I know you can get them in Oasis Springs, but I'm going to see if there's other places to get them first, because it'd be cool if there's like a little local area that we can actually get them. But I think we are going to stop fishing for now. Maisie has caught a trout and Ezra is going to wet himself, so let's get back home. Maisie has taken herself off to bed and Ezra is just over here at the moment doing some more gardening. We have still got a few more spaces over here to fill out, but for now he's just working on his little greenhouse. So we've got all of these plots filled except for one. It's not actually germinating at the moment, so I'm going to plant it outside and then drag it over, because that usually seems to fix it. But I think I might actually just use all of the plots for now and then get rid of something when we actually get the cow plant berry, because I don't know when it's actually going to be, and I don't want to leave a whole space empty when we could actually be utilising it, because also we have not got very much money, so the more we can plant means the oh, he likes gardening. Yes, he absolutely does. But the more he can actually plant now means the more money he can actually be making, because he doesn't actually have a job at the moment. And, you know, it is something that he does want to go back to. He does need a sort of stable career. But for now, he is just, you know, wanting to kind of find himself, find what he wants to do. And then that'll be something that kind of comes with a bit of time. But we do still need things to kind of get us some money. But I'm planting these out here at the moment, and then I'll drag them in here, because they do work once they're actually here, but they just sometimes fail to germinate in these little planters for some reason, so I can get it to work. It's just a little bit of a workaround. But then I think I'm gonna have him come over and water all of his plants. I might even have him fertilize some of them with the fish so that they could potentially grow, you know, grow a little bit better by the morning. It's getting a little bit late, but as I say, Ezra's not overly tired, so I am just going to have him fertilise all of the plants. We're even going to use some of our, like, you know, our spare ones that we haven't actually planted yet. And yeah, he's just gonna work on this. I think he's gonna get his gardening skill up again, but then he is gonna head off to bed and we're gonna have a nice day again. A nice day again tomorrow while Maisie's at school, and he'll just spend more time in his garden, maybe doing a little bit of meditation. But look at him, he's just having such a great time at the moment, you know, being out here doing what he is enjoying again. Maisie is up this morning, well energized and well refreshed, ready for her first day of school here in Henford-on-Bagley. It will obviously still be the same school. In my mind, Copperdale is just, I've got my little map where all the worlds are connected, and Copperdale is technically in, like, it's got its own little place, but in my mind, because of the school, it's kind of accessible for all worlds. That is the only sort of exception where it just moves wherever I need it to be. So Copperdale, we're going to say, is pretty central. She is able to get a train over there. Okay, so she'll be heading off to school shortly. She's just spending a little bit of time with Marlo at the moment, who needs a little bit of activity, and then she's going to grab herself some food. She wants to stargaze with Esme, debate captains and rile up a sim. Of course she does. But she is actually, oh dear, oh my goodness. She has actually got her council meeting this afternoon after school. I don't think she's actually been before because I think she joined and then went straight on vacation. So this will be her first time. She's not doing very well because of it, but she has got all of her sort of like advancement tasks done, so she might, you know, be able to boost herself in that. Ezra has like woken up now. He is like really stinky because he stayed up quite late last night gardening. For some reason he can't use the toilet, which is a lie. He definitely can. But Maisie is off to school now, and he has woken up with a want to hike to Mount Comrade summit, which I thought was really interesting because obviously we've just come back from Mount Comrade, and he's like, do you know what, one day I'd love to climb that mountain. Like, he's just thinking of all these things he can actually do with his life now. And oh no, Maisie has got the rodent fever. Maisie's head is starting to ache and there's a tickle in the back of her throat. It seems she may have contracted a serious illness. Right, I'm going to have to look at how to save her from this because I'm not having her die. Honestly, I'm not having her die. But back to Ezra. He is once again thinking about Lucy and wanting to ask her out and having a perfect day. And Ezra, come on, we've spoken about this. Focusing on you for now, not on Lucy. See, Ezra, I told you could use the toilet. He is now feeling flirty. Of course he is. He just can't help himself. But he is going to go and grab himself some food, and then I believe we've actually already got some plants that have grown, so we've already got things that we can actually do to take care of our garden, which is absolutely amazing. So he's going to start by doing that. We've still got 2 little plots free, so hopefully we can fill those spaces at some point. But we've got our mail delivered and our bills up to you, which is great because they're $1.5 grand, and we have got 164 simoleons. Oh, good. We'll be fine. We'll manage it. We'll be fine. After selling some of our produce, we're up to 282 simoleons. So it's something at least. We might even be able to get some honey and beeswax from our bees. So we're going to see if we can do that. We can actually sell the honey, so we'll do that. We'll bond with the bees first. But for now, he is just using some of the mushrooms to fertilise the rest of his plants, and then we'll sell the rest of those. They're not worth very much though, so yeah, we're not going to make loads of money at this stage, but Ezra, he's taking a new approach to life. He has been a lot more calm. He's trying not to stress about everything, even though he maybe should be stressing about the fact he can't afford his bills. But he's like, it will happen. I'll be fine. I don't need to worry. And do we actually... Did I get a loan out to pay for this? It says we've got 12 loan payments. I mean, I haven't played this save in like almost 4 weeks, so I don't actually know if I did get out a loan. I might have got out a loan, in which case we've got to pay that off, but look at him with his bees. We seem to actually make a decent amount from the honey. We are at 336 simoleons, and Ezra is just over here talking to the wild rabbit. She doesn't really seem to like him too much at the moment, but if we can befriend a rabbit, that'd be really good, because then we can maybe use them to help us with our gardening potentially. Okay, yeah, this rabbit doesn't really like Ezra too much. I'm going to have him come over, do a little bit of meditation for now that our gardening is all done, and then I'm going to actually scope the area a little bit, see if there's any plants that we can actually harvest around. This is where Viola lives, right next to this gorgeous waterfall, so we're definitely going to have to take Maisie up here at some point to do some fishing. There's some really cool fish life up here, and I feel like she would absolutely love it, and so would Ezra. I have found a few little things for him to come and dig up, so I'm going to have him stop doing that where he can go and find those. Ooh, Ezra has found a spicy mushroom. That's interesting. And a verdant mushroom, so we can hopefully plant those if they are in season. They aren't. Okay, this one is. We can do the verdant mushroom, but we can't actually do the spicy mushroom. That's fine, that's fine. He's just going to go and dig a few things. And then we actually live directly opposite where the creature keeper lives. So we're going to inspect the cottage, and then hopefully we can actually meet the creature keeper, and he might be able to offer us like a task or two for us to get a little bit more money and potentially get some more like gardening stuff. Maisie is home from school, and she hasn't got too long until she's got to head off to her student council meeting, but she needs to do some research into this rabid rodent fever because she's feeling so uncomfortable. I feel like maybe why is Diana calling us? Oh, we're not doing this. I'm not doing the eco lifestyle stuff. She's saying, I don't vote. I'm too young for all of that. She's feeling embarrassed now. No, don't feel embarrassed about that. But I feel like maybe someone at school advised her to kind of look into this because she's not feeling too well. So she is going to do that and then head off to her meeting. But then hopefully this will prevent us dying, basically, because you could die from this, and I am not having Maisie die. The creature keeper isn't actually around at the moment, so Ezra is just going to continue picking some more stuff and then he'll head home. He is a little bit tired, so he might have a bit of a nap or even meditate, so I think that increases your energy. But Maisie definitely needs to head off now. She has finished her research. Rabid rodent fever is a dangerous disease. Left untreated, it results in death. As the conditions of the patient worsen, the disease mutates into an airborne contagion which spreads to other Sims in close proximity. We maybe shouldn't be going to this meeting. Thankfully, help is available. Use a computer to order a rodent remedy. You can choose to order a cure or to inoculate yourself against future outbreaks. Okay, we're gonna sort that out. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We can't afford it, right? Ezra, you need to get home and make some money because this is 500 simoleons. We have 386. This is not good. She's going off to her meeting. Ezra's going to come back and make us a little bit of money because that is insane. Okay, we've got time. We've got time. She's not going to die like straight away. But Ezra, I need you to work hard, please. Oh my goodness, he just got an uncommon leopard frog for 100 simoleons, which we can sell. And then we're even closer. We've barely got any money to make. We've got a few things that we can also sell in our inventory should we need to. Maisie will be completely fine, but oh my god, that is stress that I don't need right now. I sold a few upgrade bits that were in Ezra's inventory, so Maisie is gonna come over. She does actually need to look after Marlowe because his attention is a little bit low, and at least he can't bite her again, can he? I mean, I know he can, but he won't give her an illness again. She's already contracted that, so she is then gonna come over. And she is going to come and order herself some of those rodent remedies. Unfortunately, we can't get this one. We can't afford it, but we are going to get this one, which will immediately cure any stage. So we are going to get that straight away. We're down to 11 simoleons. Oh my god, we're so broke. And he has bitten her again. Don't know if I really like Marlowe, to be honest. I don't know if I like him. I liked Marley. Don't think I like Marlowe. I think we're going to tell Ezra an unbelievable story about contracting this illness and how crazy it was and how kind of scary it is, but the fact that we're also now broke. And Maisie is a realist, and she, I think, is going to say to her dad, like, what are we actually going to do about money? Because I know you want to work on your gardening and everything, but while it's still starting out, we need money. Like, what are we going to do? Are you going to get a job? Oh, Ben is inviting her to his birthday party. No thanks. Thanks for the invite though. But I think she's gonna ask Ezra and be like, what are you actually gonna do? Because we need money, we need an income. And Ezra's like, no, I completely understand. I'm gonna start looking into it tomorrow. I just wanted a little bit of time to, you know, like adjust to this new world and, you know, get things started and everything. But don't worry, I definitely will and we'll be okay. And I think Maisie, like, she knows that her dad will do that, but she also doesn't fully trust him because he's a little bit fickle with his careers, and she's like, is it gonna last? Don't think she's gonna say it to him, but you can see she's a bit frustrated, and I think she's in her mind thinking, I don't know how reliable that is. So she's gonna stop talking to her dad at the moment, and she is gonna come up to her room, and she is gonna have a little bit of think, because she knows they need money. And she doesn't feel like she can trust Ezra to do it all, so she is thinking maybe I should get like a part-time job, you know, help contribute a little bit. At least then I know that I'll be contributing, I'll be able to get a bit of money towards the household, and you know, if my dad decides to quit his career again, at least someone is earning a bit of money. So she has decided to come upstairs and watch some streams on Sims TV, and she is listening to some music to try and like help her think about what to do and everything. And it's making her realise, you know, she really enjoys gaming herself, and she watches all of these like Sims streamers, and she's like, maybe I could do something like that, you know. So she's thinking about finding a job and potentially becoming a Sims streamer, doing her own little bit of like gaming, and getting a little bit of money. She's thinking about, like, you know, she's still got school and everything, and she doesn't know if she's going to be able to manage all of the things she has to do. Like, she really enjoys her student council and she thinks it will look really good, but they need money. And so she is thinking I could do some video game streaming. It makes a decent amount of money. I do think we'll probably go for the evening one because we know she's not a morning sim. She gets a little bit grumpy in the mornings. I think we'll go for Speedrunner, and she is going to give that a go. So unfortunately doing that, she will have to quit being a junior council member, but she knows like she might not have to do this long term. It's something that will get the money and she will also enjoy it. And it will still look good on her university application that she got like a part-time career while she was at school. But she is a bit sad to be leaving this because she was enjoying that as well. But let's have a look what avatar we could give her. I kind of like the idea of the penguin because she's got obviously black hair and it's like a cold creature. She really enjoyed Mount Komorebi, so I kind of want to give her the little penguin. So she has entered the video game streamer career and she definitely will get a head start on that assignment. We need to live stream an unreleased game, so we can definitely come over and do that. That music is very loud, Maisie. I know it said listen to loud music, but it definitely is. We're going to live stream this unreleased game. We're going to stop watching the streamers. For now, I think we are going to turn the volume down. We don't want to get like a copyright strike or anything, you know, on her first stream. So we're going to turn the volume down a little bit. And then to get a promotion, she needs to get level 4, the entrepreneur skill. She's already level 2 because she's a B grade student, but oh my gosh, we've got to get that skill up quite quickly. And then the video gaming we can get up nice and easily. But yeah, hopefully this will help us out a little bit and get a little bit more money into the household. Maisie managed to get her video gaming to level 4, which is so perfect. Ezra is pretty tired, but he is just coming over to do some fertilizing of his plants. It looks like Maisie finished her first stream and she got 4 followers, bless her. She is then going to do her homework on her computer. Fair enough, right? Okay, she's going to do her homework before heading off to sleep. She does actually want to finish her homework, which is why I've set that up. And then she wants to work on her project carefully, which we have got that downstairs, so she'll work on that at some point, but I think tonight is probably not the night for her. And she's still wanting to chat with Esme, bless her. But we will definitely be following her to school tomorrow, I think, because it'll be nice to see her friends and spend a little bit more time with her. We've spent a lot of time with Ezra in this episode. And obviously when Maisie is home from school, we'll be back to spending time with Ezra. And then it's also his birthday in the next episode where he'll become an adult. And at that point he will be able to like fully focus on Ezra's birthday is almost here, but at that point he is able to actually complete these skills and aspirations, which is why we haven't been doing it recently, because I don't want him to max them before he's an adult. He's not allowed to as per his requirements, but once he becomes an adult we can fully focus and getting these skills up, getting this aspiration done. But I think on this note I am gonna end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I really had so much fun being back with this family and just doing some like pure gameplay with them. If you did enjoy this episode though, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It will mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.